Welcome to Summer Nights, where we will talk about all things summer.
We can't wait till we can hang out at the shore and catch some waves and gather around the campfire for some s'mores.
Let's go and eat delicious boardwalk favorites and check out the Beat on music festivals.
Summer blockbusters are almost here, and let's not forget new tech and stylish fashion to wear. All here on
Summer Nights!
I'd like to register for RCBC's 3+1 program.
Absolutely, but first I have to give you this.
Did I win something?
Did you win something? You absolutely did. You can save up to $75,000 by signing up for our 3+1 program here at RCBC.
It's amazing.
It is amazing. High quality education, affordable prices. You just can't beat that.
Let's sign up.
All right.
As the school year winds down, summertime approaches. The closer we get to summer means the closer we get to beach season.
Luckily, living in New Jersey means there are plenty of great beach destinations that are all within close range.
And with that being said, here's 10 of our top beach destinations in New Jersey.
Stone Harbor is a family-friendly option for those looking for a slow-paced, quiet locale in comparison to the many lively and busy beach towns.
Point Pleasant is an exciting destination featuring a boardwalk, amusement rides, even an aquarium, and live entertainment.
Ocean City also features a boardwalk with tons of great eats. You can stop at Manco and Manco's for some delicious boardwalk pizza, or if the sun's getting you too hot, grab some sweet, cold, and rolled ice cream from Sweet Charlie's.
Wildwood is very popular amongst New Jersey residents for its large boardwalk and Maurice Piers, consisting of 3 amusement parks that come together to host over 100 rides and attractions.
LBI is an island strip made up of several small beach towns. Beach Haven is the most lively of the towns, featuring shopping, an amusement park called Fantasy Island, and a large grass area where they host an annual fireworks show every 4th of July.
Asbury Park recently experienced a revival in business, tourism, and real estate. Thanks to this revival, the local restaurants have been booming with business. Some good spots to visit are Toast, Barrio Castero, and Tallulah's.
Atlantic City is well known for its exciting nightlife, with options like the casino, music, comedy shows, and fun places to dine like Sugar Factory.
Inlet Beach is a wonderful spot for those who want to catch some good waves and get their surf on for the season. Be warned though, when the water is at a lower temperature, the waves are not always forgiving and should be surfed with caution.
Strathmere is a great choice for anyone who feels that beach tags are pointless and loves free parking. Strathmere is a nice little spot unknown to many beach travelers, and the locals prefer it to stay that way.
Ocean Grove is home to beautiful white sand and hosts all sorts of events. These include kite flying, sandcastle contests, and inner tube racing. It's also a pet-friendly beach, so you can even bring your furry friends.
Now that we share 10 of our favorite beach destinations, how about boardwalks? I know I enjoy carnival rides, games, pizza, fudge, and ice cream. What are your favorite boardwalk activities? Let's find out.
What's going on, guys? Summertime's coming soon, and that means it's time to hit the beach and the boardwalk. Of course, while you're there, you're probably going to stop for a bite to eat. There can be a lot of options on the boardwalk, though, so we went around campus and asked people what they like to eat when they go. Here's what they said. All right, so what's your favorite food at the boardwalk, man?
Definitely crab fries.
Funnel cake, fried Oreos.
Definitely the crab fries.
Pizza.
Where they have 99-cent pizza slices.
He's got the right idea.
The ones that are like as big as your head, man.
Manco and Manco.
I'm a big fan of the Curly's fries at Curly's Fries.
I like eating cotton candy. I like the funnel cake.
It was like this one Italian sausage with like onions, peppers, and mushrooms, and it makes me feel happy. I don't know. Whenever I have a gigantic sausage, I just smile.
I don't go to the boardwalk.
I like to get a nice long hot dog while I'm there.
My favorite food at the beach is fried Oreos.
You've never been to the boardwalk? Are you from Jersey? Sorry about that. Crab fries.
Pizza.
Funnel cake.
Curly's Fries, the best fries you can find anywhere in the world.
I'll just get pizza and fries there.
Dude, I love White Castle.
Pretty much any ice cream place.
I eat at Core Brothers literally every time I pass one.
So basically it's like a whole potato on a stick that looks like a tornado, and it's the best thing ever.
Grabbing pizza at the boardwalk is definitely a bet.
My favorite food would be fried Oreos, but my place is chicken or the egg. It's always pizza. You always get pizza there. French fries.
Well, there you have it, guys. I know for sure when I go, I'm going to grab myself some of those curly fries and a giant slice of pizza. Have a great summer.
planning a beach trip and you're not sure what to pack?
If you've answered yes, then you're in luck. We're about to show you some beach trip essentials.
If you're going to be relaxing at the beach, you're going to need a beach blanket. A beach blanket will provide you with a place to lie or sit down so you're not covered in sand when you get that tanning wetting all year to work on.
Not to mention, you're probably going to be dipping in and out of the water here and there, so don't forget to pack a couple of beach towels as well. What's a beach trip without jumping through a couple waves?
Of course, safety is always something to keep in mind while having a fun day in the sun. So make sure you pack some sunscreen to block out those ultraviolet rays. This way you don't go home lobster red.
If you're feeling too hot in the sun, bring a mist fan. It'll keep you cool while you're enjoying your time at the shore.
For those of you who like to stay active or just enjoy nice scenic walks along the coast, don't forget some comfy beach shoes. Sandals, flip-flops, or any beach loafers should do just fine.
If you'd like to stay productive while you're enjoying yourself, why not bring a book and keep busy while you listen to the calming water hitting the shore?
For you tech savs out there, grab yourself a waterproof phone case. They're a great tool for those who like to take pictures or videos. A waterproof case will keep your phone safe and sound while you tread through the sand or water.
For those looking to make a fashion statement while they soak up the sun, bring a stylish beach hat or some nice shades. Sunglasses will also help if the sun is especially bright that day.
Lastly, pack yourself some snacks and beverages. Bring plenty of water and stay hydrated. And if you're hungry, a couple of bags of chips, pretzels, or some sandwiches will go a long way after a long day in the sun.
We hope this rundown of what to pack helps you plan your beach trip accordingly.
Stay safe and enjoy your time at the beach, folks. And for our next segment, we're taking ramen to a whole new level. Here's Souped Up.
Hey, I'm SaraMia, and this is Souped Up. Today we are making ramen. This recipe will take about 10 minutes to cook with a little bit of prep time. Here we have some boiling water. This will cook all the vegetables, our noodles, and be the broth. We're going to add some seasoning. Here I'm going to use the packet that comes with the noodles, half a tablespoon of sesame oil, and 2 tablespoons of soy sauce. Once mixed, add your veggies. First we added half a cup of snow peas, half a cup of carrots thinly sliced, half a cup of chopped up red bell peppers, and finally 2 cups of spinach. Let those veggies cook and start prepping the boiled egg by cutting it in half. Then add your noodles. The noodles can cook for about 3 minutes. Taste test to check if you need more soy sauce. Here we need a little bit more, about 2 tablespoons. Now you're ready to serve it up in the bowl. Garnish your meal with approximately 2 chopped green onions, your sliced egg, and some sesame seeds. And for a little bit of a spicy kick, add sriracha. Now that plain old ramen has been souped up. With these set of ingredients that are available year-round and for a low budget, this plain ramen gets a flare of color and an abundance of flavor. Hope you enjoyed this quick and easy meal and save a little bit while you do. Remember, you don't have to eat boring to eat affordable. Have a wonderful summer.
Welcome back to the show. Ice cream is the highlight of summer for many, and we here at RCBC, well, we want to know what ice cream is your favorite. Are you curious to find out which ice cream is the best of the best? In our next segment, we will have an assortment of famous ice cream brands in order to determine which one will be crowned the king of ice cream. We have 2 students with us here today from RCBC to help us out on our ice cream taste test. To my right, I have Kennedy, who's a film major here at RCBC. Yeah. And to my left, I have Delmond, who's a cybersecurity major here at RCBC. What's up, guys? How you doing?
Doing great.
Pretty good, thank
Nice
you.
to meet both of you.
Nice to meet you too.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
So this is how the ice cream taste test is going to work. These two will be served vanilla ice cream from the following brands: Ben & Jerry's, Breyers, Haagen-Dazs, and Turkey Hill. They then will have to give a rating out of 10 for the ice cream, and then guess the brand by using our ice cream signs. The answers will be revealed at the end of the test. Now, let's start out with ice cream number 1. So, go ahead, guys.
Gotcha.
All right, so what's that consistency that you're tasting? Let's start out with Kennedy. What do you think?
Tastes more like water than milk.
Interesting. Okay. All right. So with that being said, what brand is it? What brand do you think it is based on that?
Turkey Hill.
Okay.
Yeah.
Rating-wise, what would you give it? Because watery taste versus milk, the consistency, like it doesn't sound like it'd be too great. So what?
It's maybe a 4.
A 4. Okay. All right. So Delmond, what do you think? What did you think of it?
So I believe it was more of a light, airy texture to it. I really like that kind of thing. Let's see. I'm gonna say this is a Breyers.
Breyers. Okay. All right. Rating-wise, what would you give it?
I'm gonna give it a 6 actually. I like it.
Okay. All right. Well, that sounds good. All right. So let's go ahead and get into ice cream number 2. Let's go ahead and get started.
Great.
All right, so this time we're going to start with Delmond. What do you think? What do you think about the...
Oh, that one has a nice flavor to it. It really hits you. I really like this one. I'm going to say... Do I just read it one time? I'm going to say this is Ben & Jerry's.
Ben & Jerry's. Okay, all right. Well, interesting fact about Ben & Jerry's. It's funny that you say that. Ben & Jerry's is... Originally, they were supposed to be a bagel distributor. It's kind of weird the way that happened. Apparently, what happened is that they just... they didn't have enough money to be able to buy the bagel equipment. So what happened was they just decided the ice cream was their thing. So it's kind of funny.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay. All right. So Kennedy, what did you think of it?
I like the beans in it, like the little
beans.
Yeah,
Okay.
the little vanilla beans in it. So yeah, I thought it was pretty nice. I think it's Breyers.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So rating wise, what?
I give this one a 6.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. It's pretty good ratings. Pretty good ratings. All right, so now let's move on to the third bowl of ice cream. Go ahead, dig in, guys. All right, so Kennedy, we're going to start with you right now. What are you thinking? I mean, we talked about consistency. We talked about, all that stuff. So what, consistency-wise and brand rating, what do you think?
I think it tastes more like milk. It's more creamy that way, so I think it is Haagen-Dazs.
Okay.
Yeah, and I give it a 5.
A 5. Okay. All right. So your ratings are kind of like,
yeah,
it's like all over the place. So what like makes you say that? I'm curious.
It's melty.
Melty.
Then again,
Okay.
you get yeah.
All right. So Delmond, what do you think?
All right, so this one was really fluffy. The flavor was a lot stronger than the first one, but didn't have as much punch as the second.
Gotcha. It's got that little kick to it, the punch.
It really does, yeah.
Gotcha.
So I'm gonna say this one tastes more like a Turkey Hill to me.
Okay. Interesting. All right. So let's go ahead to the fourth and final ice cream, shall we?
Cool.
Sure.
All right. So we're gonna do Delmond this time. What do you think about the ice cream overall, the flavor, the brand, all that stuff?
This one brings back memories. I really like this one. It kind of like mixes everything together well. Has a nice little milky flavor to it. I guess the only one I haven't chosen so far would be Haagen-Dazs. I'm gonna say that this is what it is.
Okay. All right. So rating-wise, what would you rate it?
Well, I'm a bit biased because of that nice little taste. I'm gonna give it like a 7.5.
Okay. All right. I think that's kind of fair. I think it sounds like it's pretty good. It's got that consistency that we're looking for. What about you, Kennedy?
I like that it's still like hard, like it's ice cream on a cone. So I'm gonna say it's Ben & Jerry's.
Okay.
And I give this one a 7.
7? She says 7. I think it's a pretty good ice cream flavor. All right. So we tallied up your guesses. Great job to both of you. And let's find out who the winner was. Congratulations to Kennedy. You have won. And you'll receive this handy dandy little Planet Smoothie gift card.
Cool.
So this was a ripoff of Smoothie King, but we're going with it. Congratulations, it's a $10 Planet Smoothie gift card.
Thank you.
And thank you guys both for coming out to the show. Delmond, I appreciate it, man.
My pleasure.
Kennedy, I appreciate it.
Appreciate you.
And yeah, that pretty much does it for our show. Coming up on the next segment, we're looking at the upcoming concerts and festivals around in your area. Stay tuned.
I'd like to register for RCBC's 3+1 program.
Absolutely, but first I have to give you this.
Did I win something?
Did you win something? You absolutely did. You can save up to $75,000 by signing up for our 3+1 program here at RCBC.
It's amazing.
It is amazing. High quality education, affordable prices, you just can't beat that.
Let's sign up.
All right.
Concerts and festivals are a great memorable experience to go with your friends. From music, food, merch, and more, you are basically guaranteed a good time that you will never forget. Today, me and my co-host Jacob will talk about just a few concerts and festivals in the area for you to visit this summer.
To start off, 2 events I'll be attending myself once the semester ends are the Juice WRLD concert at the Mann Center Skyline stage in Philadelphia and the Governor's Ball Festival in New York. The Juice WRLD concert is May 15th and tickets are going up in price, so if you want to go, get them soon. Governor's Ball will take place from May 31st to June 2nd, and the festival will feature artists such as Major Lazer, the 1975, Ty Dolla $ign, and many more.
Celebrate the LGBTQ community at the World Pride Parade in New York, New York. New York has been celebrating the World Pride Parade for over 30 years. Here you will find food at every corner, merch, and you might even spot some of your favorite celebrities. Pride will be held on Sunday, June 30th. Hope to see you there.
Anybody who enjoys alternative music should be happy to hear that Cage the Elephant will be performing in New Jersey back-to-back for 2 days. On August 20th, they'll be performing at the PNC Bank Arts Center in Holmdel, and on August 21st at the BB&T Pavilion in Camden.
Celebrate Puerto Rican heritage this year in Philadelphia at the Puerto Rican Day Parade. This festival is expecting over 4,000 guests. Come give homage to this rich culture with traditional food, music, and history.
Don't worry, country fans, we've got you covered too. Luke Bryan will be at the BB&T Pavilion in Camden on May 31st with Cole Swindell and John Langston. Later during the summer season, Florida Georgia Line will be performing at the BB&T Pavilion as well, on July 13th, accompanied by Dan and Shay, Morgan Wallen, and Hardy.
Come to Royal Farms Arena in Baltimore, Maryland for 92Q's Spring Bling Festival. Here you will see artists like Cardi B, Yo Gotti, Red Grant, and more. If you're looking for a fun time with some great performances, this concert is the one for you. Spring Bling will be held on Friday, May 24th, so make sure you get your tickets soon before they're sold out.
Another event you might consider going to is the Hot 97 Summer Jam on June 2nd in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Meek Mill will be performing there along with Cardi B, Migos, Rich the Kid, Tory Lanez, A Boogie, and Cash Doll.
One of the biggest music events to look forward to this summer is the Made in America Music Festival. Artists to look forward to are Cardi B, Travis Scott, James Blake, Georgia Smith, Blueface, Pink Sweat, and more. Made in America will be held at Franklin Parkway in Philadelphia from August 31st to September 1st.
For anyone who enjoys going to Coney Island, the Greatest Day Ever Festival will take place at the Ford Amphitheater at the Coney Island Boardwalk from July 13th to July 14th. Some featured artists performing are Lil Baby, Andre Power, City Girls, Pusha T, and Cashmere Cat. If you're going to be attending any of these events or anything similar, be sure to stay hydrated and drink plenty of water. Concerts and festivals are a long day and they'll tire you out quickly. Avoid drinking alcohol if possible, but if you do, make sure to drink responsibly and don't drive or get into a vehicle with an intoxicated driver. Have a sober friend drive or take an Uber or Lyft. If you're not sure where to buy tickets, some good websites are Ticketmaster, Live Nation, and StubHub. Now that you know what concert will be going on, you can't forget to pick an outfit. Do you want to look trendy at these concerts? Let's look at some fashion trends for summer 19.
Welcome to Summer Fashions. I'm your host, Nyaa Harris. Today we will be listing a couple of fashion stores that are affordable to college students as they live on a tight budget. At number 3 is Old Navy. Old Navy has been selling men's, women's, and children's fashions for over 2 decades. With their inexpensive pricing starting at $7, any college student will benefit. At number 2, we have a tie between Walmart and Target. That's right, Walmart and Target. Walmart and Target display cute clothing which are at low prices of under $30. Last but not least, for our number 1 spot, drum roll please, we have Plato's Closet. Plato's Closet is a thrift store just like Goodwill. However, this thrift store allows women and men to sell their used clothing to them and receive cash for what they have brought in. This thrift store also carries the hottest fashion brands such as Adidas, Converse, Forever 21, H&M, Nike, Pink by Victoria's Secret, and True Religion, just to name a few. This is the most affordable clothing store for college students on a budget, with prices under $20. If none of those clothing stores or shoe brands suit your budget or your fashion style, let's hear from college students themselves on where their favorite stores and shoe brands to shop at are.
Probably between Plato's Closet or Red, White, and Blue Thrift. I mean, got this whole outfit for, I don't know, maybe $30.
Well, honestly, right, I'm a big fan of, now you can get some good stuff at Target, but where you really want to go for summer clothes is going to be Kohl's, all right? Kohl's, you're either hit or miss, right? You either got the worst clothes you've ever seen in your life, or you've got the most affordable clothes you've ever seen in your life that look pretty good. I got a nice Batman shirt that's like, it's got the Cape Crusader on it, and it's like all tight on me. It's a good shirt.
I enjoy PacSun a lot because I got these really nice shoes from there, and they were like $40, so cheap and affordable there.
Well, all my favorite T-shirts come off online from T Fury and T Public, sites like that. And basically all the rest of my aesthetic is Hot Topic.
Forever 21, only because like they have a lot of stuff that I normally wear, like crop top wise and everything like that. And I really like their like styles and everything like that. And it's super affordable. Love that too.
Well, thrift shopping is always a good option. But for bikinis and stuff, probably online. And I only say that because like sales are much easier to find if you're actually looking for something. And like online is usually pretty specific.
I'm gonna have to say Target. They have good deals and they do a lot of throwbacks to the fashion of 90s. So
honestly, I really like Hollister a lot because of the fact that it has so much trendy like summer wear. It's just a lot of beach wear, all that like nice shorts and a bunch of cargo shorts. I love cargo shorts from there.
There you guys have it from the college students themselves. Thank you guys for tuning in to Summer Fashions, and we'll see you next season on Fall Fashions.
Hi again everybody, I'm here with David now and we're about to give you guys the rundown on some cool upcoming tech and some great apps that I've downloaded just in time for summer.
What's up guys, I'm David and you're watching Techscape, where we talk about the most innovative technology that's on the horizon.
The time of foldable smartphones is becoming more and more a reality. Samsung has already announced the Galaxy Fold and it'll cost a whopping $2,000, but they aren't stopping there. Samsung has doubled down on its Fold design and is now planning 2 different models. One model will have the screen wrap around the entire device, while another will be more of a clamshell model with a smaller display. I wonder how that screen will hold up over time.
Well, already the Fold has had several issues with review units totally malfunctioning, and Samsung has officially announced they would be delaying the launch of the Fold indefinitely, which was supposed to be released April 26th. In an official statement, Samsung stated, "We have decided to delay the release of the category-changing Galaxy Fold to make sure it measures up to the highest standards we know you expect from us. We plan to announce the release date in the coming weeks." Tech is always evolving, so hopefully they can work out these problems. I'm definitely interested to see how this turns out. On the Apple side of the fence, however, the next iPhone is rumored to be released in September and will sport a 12-megapixel front-facing camera. Not only are smartphones constantly grabbing our attention, but robots are making tasks more automated than ever. But working with robots can prove difficult and sometimes even dangerous. One robot in particular, Blue the Robot, which was created at UC Berkeley, aims to change that. It can be controlled using VR handsets, which let operators wave their arms about and then Blue will wave its arms in unison. It can also be trained to manipulate objects using artificial intelligence. With this kind of technology, the team at UC Berkeley hopes that Blue will provide an outline for what the home robot of the future could look like. Something that's low cost, flexible, and plays well with humans. Speaking of low costs, Jacob has a list of some free apps that you can dive into this summer.
Indeed I do. First off is Snapseed. This app is a free photo editing app that allows you to apply numerous filters to those summertime photos. There's filters for head poses, portraits, lens blurs, and so much more, so download today. Want to go to the beach but don't feel like driving yourself? Next up is another free app, Lyft. With this app, you can request a ride from a nearby driver who is employed with the app. Type in where you're located, where you want to go, and a driver will select your destination. You can see the make and model of their car, their photo, and overall passenger rating. You can also share lifts or request an XL lift, which can fit up to 6 people. Moving on to an app called Waze. What's unique about this particular GPS app is that not only does it give you turn-by-turn navigation and traffic updates, but you can also report on any accidents, roadblocks, or detours that other drivers may not see coming. Finally, we have Surfline. This app specializes in surf forecasting, surf reports, live webcasting, photography, videography, as well as editorial coverage of the sport of surfing. It's very innovative, it's very fun to use, and allows professional surfers to gauge when the right time is to ride the waves.
Free apps are always cool, but what's even cooler is how far virtual reality has come. Jack Womack, co-founder of Atlanta-based studio Disrupt VR, spent an entire week pent up in his apartment with a VR headset on. This guy did all of his daily tasks with the headset on. He exercised, he ate, he watched Netflix, he chilled. He basically just lived his life for an entire week through a headset. The only time he was able to remove the headset was when he was switching to a different one.
So was he able to sleep with it on too?
He did, but he was quoted saying that his eyes burned a little. After a week, he took off the headset and was a little disoriented at first, but he was able to adjust to the real world.
I love VR, but spending an entire week in it would give me a serious headache having it strapped to my head.
That does it for us on TechScape, but working for a tech giant like Apple or Samsung would be pretty cool, don't you think?
Yeah, but coming up, we'll take a splash into some of the worst summer jobs of all time.
Alright, so worst summer job?
Six Flags.
Working in landscaping.
Was when I had to babysit these 4 children.
Working in a factory in the summer.
Working at Amazon.
I actually worked for Camp Akanikin.
My worst summer job was at ShopRite.
I was working at a pool.
I was working at a summer camp in Medford.
None of them decided to listen to me.
I didn't really make that much money, and it was hard labor work.
You're tired, you get dirty, bugs in your hair.
Because of the people, they're always rude.
I actually got pneumonia.
They don't even compensate for the amount of job you do.
And they decided to fire me because I didn't show up to work.
30 other people did not do their job.
We do more than $14. You feel me?
But I had to pick up the slack.
I was a camp counselor for ages 5 to 6.
And the parents told me they were going to be back by 10, but they didn't get back until 3 a.m. in the morning.
So that was kind of interesting.
It's kind of hard when you have thousands of people in the area.
They're talking in my ears saying how good looking my dad was. It was kind of weird. And I got no recognition whatsoever.
All of the children do not listen to you at all whatsoever.
That sucks. Don't do it.
With the summer movie season right around the corner, the box office will be booming. Summer Nights is here to share with you what's hot and what's not in theaters near you. I'm joined today by film enthusiasts Ben Taub and Arman Aston. Thanks for joining me today, guys.
Yeah, no problem.
Shazam is out in theaters now. Shazam is the story of the orphan Billy Batson, that when he says the name Shazam, he gets bestowed with magical powers. What were your thoughts on Shazam, guys? Ben?
I thought it was pretty good overall. Definitely had a few plot issues, but overall, I think it was a very strong film. And
how about you, Arman?
I very much enjoyed it. I really liked the action in the movie. I really liked the plot, and I thought it was also a very funny movie as well.
All right. How many stars would you guys give this, and would you recommend seeing it?
I would give it 4 out of 5.
I would also give it a 4 out of 5.
All right. Personally, I'll give this movie a solid 5 out of 5 stars. I wholeheartedly recommend seeing this movie. Avengers Endgame is the culmination of the 22 films in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Following the aftermath of Infinity War, can the Avengers pull themselves together to defeat Thanos? What were your initial thoughts on Avengers, guys?
I thought it was an amazing end to a huge series, and definitely they put a lot of work into it.
How about you, Arman?
I thought it was an amazing movie. It was very emotional. The action was amazing in the movie, and the plot was just top notch.
How many stars would you guys give it? Would you recommend seeing it?
I'd give it a 5 out of 5. If you've seen any Marvel film at all, you should definitely check this one out.
How about you, Arman?
I'd also give it a 5 out of 5. I very much recommend it.
Personally, I tend to give this movie a solid 4 out of 5 stars. It was good at times, but if you really think about it, it gets kind of weird. From Jaws to Jurassic World, summer has always been the time for blockbusters. Let's talk about upcoming movies to watch out for. Pokemon Detective Pikachu is the first time we will see the beloved franchise of Pokemon starring in live action. Starring Ryan Reynolds as the titular Detective Pikachu, also starring Justice Smith and Catherine Newton. Here's a quick clip from that movie.
Look, you can talk to humans, I can talk to Pokemon. And if you want to find your pops, we're gonna need each other. That's very twisty. Now, I've dealt with this putz before, so I'll just do it again. I can't do it when people are watching.
Pokemon Detective Pikachu, rated PG.
Pokemon Detective Pikachu comes out May 10th. Thoughts on what you saw, guys?
I think it's going to be fantastic. As a big fan of Pokemon, this movie's been on my radar for months.
How about you, Arman?
This movie looks amazing and looks really funny. I look forward to seeing it.
All right. Personally, I think this movie looks fantastic. Godzilla King of the Monsters is the sequel to 2014's Godzilla and 2017's Kong Skull Island. Godzilla this time is joined by 3 characters from his past, Rodan, Mothra, and King Ghidorah. Starring Millie Bobby Brown, Vera Farmiga, and Ken Watanabe. Let's check it out.
Rodan, Ghidorah, Mothra.
How many of these things are there?
They're everywhere.
It's comforting.
We need a giant monster on our side.
My God, Zilla.
Oh yeah, sure. Let's bring him in for a beer.
Godzilla, rated PG-13. See the full truth.
Godzilla King of the Monsters comes out May 31st. Would you recommend seeing this movie, guys?
Yeah, I'm a pretty casual Godzilla fan. Haven't seen too many of them, but this definitely looks interesting, and I'm very interested in seeing it.
How about you, Arman?
No, I'm not the biggest fan of Godzilla, but this movie trailer looks amazing, and I would definitely recommend seeing it.
Personally, I believe this is the movie you should see the most this summer. John Wick Chapter 3 Parabellum is the 3rd movie in the well-received John Wick trilogy. Keanu Reeves is back as John Wick. After the events of John Wick 2, John Wick has been excommunicated from his organization, and now everybody wants his head. Starring Keanu Reeves, Halle Berry, and Lawrence Fishburne. Here's a quick clip.
You think you can take John Wick? You've got a nasty surprise coming.
All of this for what? Because of a puppy?
It wasn't just a puppy.
John Wick Chapter 3 Parabellum comes out May 17th. What are your thoughts, guys?
It looks a lot like the high-octane action to expect from the previous 2 films, and it seems like it's going to be a very similar experience. And if you're a fan of that, I definitely recommend checking it out.
How about you, Arman?
I'd say if you're a fan of the other John Wick movies, you definitely should see this.
All right. If you like action movies, this one is a must-watch. Once again, I'd like to thank my guests, Ben Taub, and my other guest, Arman Aston. This has been Cinemania. Thanks for watching.
Man, I need a local college to attend to.
RCBC is a local college with multiple campuses in Mount Laurel, Mount Holly, Willingboro, and an athletic facility in Pemberton.
I need a college that fits within my price range.
With RCBC's 3+1 program, you can take 75% of your courses at RCBC and finish your 4th year at Rowan University. You can earn an associate's from RCBC and a bachelor's from Rowan, saving you around $75,000.
I need a community college with a quality education.
It's local, it's affordable, and provides a quality education.
Thanks for joining us today on Summer Nights. I'm Ryan.
I'm David.
I'm Jacob.
And I'm Nyaa. Have a great summer, RCBC.